Welcome to T Boys TV. We're back again with another Premier League review. Obviously, feeling good this weekend. Obviously, both my teams won. Obviously, the weekend before my birthday, you know how crap that was, especially the way Luton got hammered. Liverpool lost. Do you know what I mean? So we're back again with W's. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, game week 15. I'm here with a new person on the channel. Do you know what I'm saying? New person on the channel. Never been on. I don't actually think I've ever had a female on the channel. Well, my auntie on vlogs, but other than that, I don't think I have. So if I have, let me know. But I don't think I have. But yeah, I'm here with Ariana. Not Ariana Grande though. Do you know what I mean? A different one. But how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, looking forward to talk about Chelsea. What we had to get out about them lot. But yeah, let's go through some comments before we start off. Hanno has converted to the mighty town. He says, so glad my team won this weekend. Up the town. Sorry, Ariana, you're on your own. Jeez, Hanno has left the Chelsea camp.
I'll just say, not a true fan then, are you?
Oh, shots being fired already. Don't kill me. That's all right. It's behind the screen, mate. It's all right. It's all right.
Don't kill Carl, please.
Yeah, it's all right. It's behind the screen, so we're chilling in that aspect. City lucky as always. Newcastle will get top four. I mean, like I said on my stream earlier, the way they're playing, yeah, you got to think they don't have games in flipping, you know, during the flipping, you know, when Champions League and that's on. You know what I mean? So they have a very good chance. They got that money now. It's mad. Fulham so close to a point against us. What the fuck? Yeah, trust me, we'll get into that. Big up yourself, Max. Long time no speak, mate. My weekend was a W overall. Yeah, same, mate. Same. Mine was a weekend dub as well, Chris. Do you know what I mean? Similar reasons. Yeah. Boy. Hanno is a fake. Hashtag Hanno is a fake. Well, when he sees this tomorrow, he's gonna be
He's gonna be crying.
Yeah, he is. He is. Respect Hanno, but still a Chelsea fan in my eyes. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, once a blue, always a blue.
Exactly. And not for me, though, obviously. You lot already know that. Indeed, T. Hope you're well, brother. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm good. I hope you're well. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, Hull got a decent point. But yeah, anyway. So the first game we're going to talk about, obviously the 3 o'clock game. Well, quite a few yesterday. Nottingham Forest versus Brentford. I said 2-1 Forest. So close on predictions. Close on them. Do you know what I mean? Nottingham Forest 2-2. Gibbs White scored the first goal of this game. Obviously, good player coming through. Obviously, did well in the Championship last season. Good finish from him. Emmanuel Dennis, obviously former Watford player. Thank God he left them to go to a better team. Do you know what I mean? And a good finish by Gibbs White to put them 1-0 up. And then obviously Mbueno scored a penalty. Do you know what I mean? A player I really rate. I think he's class. So he scored a penalty. Definitely a penalty for me, you know. And obviously he took it well. And yeah, then obviously 1-1. And then obviously going into the second half, Wissa. That guy always scores vital goals for Brentford. Now, I know they didn't win this game, but that is a very good point in my opinion. Just due to the fact Brentford can be shaky at home. Forest, they're fighting for as much, you know, points as possible. I thought it was a good point in the end. Wissa, man, that guy. Remember the amount of goals, late goals he scored last season? I mean, scored another goal here, obviously to put him in the lead. Very good goal, by the way. You know, he scores bangers as well. He don't score no like, you know, two yards out. He scores bangers, and that's what he done here. 2-1. And then obviously the madness, 90th plus 6th minute. Zanka with the own goal. Calamity at the back from Brentford. Obviously, Forest. They got what could be a vital point come the end of the season, because you got to think Brentford are no like mugs either. Do you know what I mean? They're not a pushover side. You know, for me, they'll be pretty much where they finished last season, round about there. You know, I think it's a decent point for Nottingham Forest. You know, I had a feeling they were going to get some sort of result, but it could be a vital one. You know, and I think if they're going to stay up, I think what's going to help them is mainly their home games. You know, to see what they do from that. But yeah, man, a lot of good games this weekend as well. Goals galore in a lot of them, and late limbs, and this was another one. So yeah, man. That's what I've got to say about that one. So yeah, there's that. Obviously, let's see if what everyone else is saying. Once an Arsenal fan, now a Chelsea fan, just messing. Yeah,
Not funny.
oh dear.
Not funny.
Forest played well in this one, in my opinion. I said 1-1, so not bad, to be honest. Yeah, I said 2-1 Forest, like I said. Big up, Blake, my G. Obviously, Blake, you've got the World Cup coming up, mate. You've done a boss job. I'm going to say it like that, especially with the Scouse hat on. Do you know what I mean? You've done a fucking boss job, yeah, on the, what's the stuff we did before? The Euros. Planning to do watch-alongs with neutrals, mate. Obviously, if you want to come on any, then yeah, man, hit me up. You already know what to do. Not shocked for the World Cup, obviously. Not shocked by this result. Brentford seem to be terrible away from home this season. Exactly. And that links to what I said earlier. I worry for Forest personally. No, that's understandable. Obviously, the amount of signings they've put in and that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? I get that. Bonfire night, they said it was on Saturday. It was fireworks, 3 p.m. in 3 p.m. kickoffs. Yeah, trust me. I heard it when we was coming back from Blackpool yesterday, and my dad and that were like, you should put that on the vlog. You know, they were celebrating for Luton. So it was one of them. Good win for Brookside FC. We got the 3 points. Oh, we'll get into that, mate. What did you say yeah to? Or am I hearing things? Did you say yeah to something?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I'm hearing things, people. I'm hearing things.
Yeah.
But anything you want to say about this one? Or just agree with me on it?
I just wish Nottingham Forest luck because they've just been at the bottom for ages.
Yeah.
Don't have any faith in them whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. When they sign the amount of players they have. Do you know what I mean? I don't blame you for saying that. A lot of people saying Forest going down as well. Yeah, but the fire. Yeah, I already know your thoughts, Chris. Already know your thoughts. But we'll move on to the next game. Very good game. Obviously, I did say a Brighton win, so I got a point from this game. Wolves, I think this is the first time this season they've actually scored more than one goal in a game. And obviously, that was against Brighton. Remember the game last year? Ended up being was it 3-0? Yeah, 3-0 to Brighton. And yeah, man, Brighton are a good team. Obviously, they, had a feeling they'd get a win in this, especially with how Wolves have been. Brighton got that emphatic win over Chelsea, didn't they? They got that emphatic win over Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? The Graham Potter derby, they were telling me. Oh, dear. But, yeah, man, Brighton, they look good again. Lallana scored. Now, obviously, these 3 p.m. games, I was at the Luton game, and I obviously come up on my phone. I was like, Lallana, geez, fair play to him. Obviously, he took the lead. Trossard assist. Trossard, man, what a player. I say it week in, week out now. What a player he is. And then, obviously, Wolves equalised 2 minutes after. Obviously, Guedes. I don't know how to say his name, as you can tell. But obviously, he scored. Do you know what I mean? And then Ruben Neves scored. What a goal that was. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, it was a penalty, but I thought it was a good penalty. And Wolves actually took the 2-1 lead. And I was like, what's going on here then? Obviously, they're not really scoring 2 goals, are they, in games? And then, obviously, right before half-time, minute before, obviously, Brighton equalised. Lallana assist. And, obviously, Semedo in the 45th plus 5th minute got a red card. Yeah, man, 4 goals already. 4 goals already in the first half. And Patrick Gross, right near the end of the game, scored the winning goal. And what a goal that was as well. And obviously Brighton, what a win that is for them. Wolves, for me, I said it, they're going to be in a relegation battle. I think after results like that, it shows you as well, because they did actually play all right. But then they just got punished by a good Brighton side. So yeah, man, not really too much else to say. And this is what I mean by this weekend with goals galore. Do you know what I mean? We've already went through a 2-2 game and a 3-2. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's mad. It's honestly mad. I think Brighton, can't remember where I said they'd finish. I think I said 10th or 9th. Obviously, they did finish 9th last season, which is the highest they finished in top flight history. And I really believe they could go on to do it again. I really do. I think they've got a quality side. I think their manager is similar to Graham Potter in ways. So yeah, man, I believe they can do it. They've kept hold of good players. They've replaced players well as well. You look at Dasuma, they replaced him. Strikers, people are a bit worried about Morpay, not even because they think he's that great. He's just got that shit house mentality. Do you know what I mean? And for Brighton, he's good. Do you know what I mean? And they're doing well. Even the older sort of players are pulling strings, like your Welbecks, like your Lallana's. And for me, Lallana, 1 goal, 1 assist, my man of the match for me. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying about this one. Yeah, man, just like that. That is my whole assessment on this one. Brighton, eh? What a team.
Don't speak about
What
them.
about Wolves? You think they'll be in a relegation battle?
Nah.
Maybe beat Chelsea and be in a relegation battle?
No, they won't. They won't ever beat Chelsea. Like,
Okay, have you actually played them this season?
no, don't think so.
I don't think you have you?
I
Unless
don't think we have.
You might have played them at home. Oh, I don't know. If anyone knows, let us know. But yeah, Chris says, I said 2-0 Wolves, couldn't score in this game. I said 2-0 Brighton. It's typical, isn't it? I said 2-0 Brighton as well, mate.
Never put 2-0 Brighton because... Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh.
Never mind.
Let's go finish it off there. Wolves have got their manager, Julian. Yes, is that this former Seville one? Sevilla? Sevilla? I can never say the name. Never say that name. Everyone's asking this question like they would. Do you know what I mean? If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Do you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that is that. Moving on to the next game. Flipping hell, City were quite lucky. I'm not even going to lie in this one. Obviously, Man City 2, Fulham 1. I said 3-1. Man City, typical, innit? I looked at it, obviously, going into the game. City obviously score a lot of... Well, no, not even score a lot of goals. Well, they do, but not at the moment. But they like to get a lot of 3-1 wins at home. I remember I predicted them 3-0 against Brighton. Brighton scored. So I was like, Fulham, they're a decent side, but City, should have enough to beat them, especially at home. And, yeah, man, this was a good, entertaining game. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, like I said, City were quite lucky in this one. I'm not even going to lie. Obviously, Alvarez scored. With Haaland coming in, and Alvarez, know he's going to be the backup majority of the time. He's been brilliant. He's been brilliant. Great goal by him. Obviously, it's just a great finish. Obviously, he did start this game. Haaland was obviously on the bench. As obviously he's just come back. The injury's not as bad as what it maybe seemed to other people. And obviously took the lead. And then Cancelo, the next talking point is obviously the red card. Definite red card for me. I've seen it now, and the main reason it is because he's last man, isn't it? It's as simple as that. And then obviously Fulham had a penalty. And yeah, man, Piera, not quite the Luton one, but still, obviously made it 1-1 there. And yeah, man, the Fulham fans were loving it, absolutely loving it. And then obviously going into the second half, Haaland did score. But obviously it was offside, very tight. But the more you zoom in and look at it, it is, in my opinion. And obviously that didn't count. And then obviously he got a penalty right at the end. Fulham, what an annoying time to give away a penalty. And Haaland, he was lucky. I'm not going to lie, he was lucky, but he managed to sneak its way in. Leno, I didn't think he had a bad game either. And that's the good thing about Fulham. They've done good recruitment this season, which, the way they're playing as well, they've only lost 1 game at home, makes me believe that they might actually stay up this time round. Even though I said they'd get relegated, I just look at stuff like the Leno signing. Do you know what I mean? He's a brilliant signing for them. Good shot stopper. His distribution's a bit questionable, but his shot stopping's phenomenal. Getting in players like Willian, that's a good player. Good experience player, especially for Fulham. Mitrovic is firing. They've got really good CDM. I can't remember his name, but yeah, man, they've got some good players. And yeah, man, I'd be a little bit annoyed with the way, the penalty was given away. But overall, if you make it that tight against Man City, then you've got to be given some props, especially away from home. So, yeah, man, credit to them. Just City just narrowly won it. And obviously massive win for City because they're still chasing Arsenal, weren't they? So, yeah, man, that's what I've got to say about that one. Yeah, Anything else you want to add to that? Man City.
They're winning, but like, I don't really like Raheem Sterling from them, so it's probably why they're a bit.
Well, you don't like him?
No, I'm saying that's probably why they're like Manchester City are a bit. You know what I mean?
What you reckon? Because Sterling's not there.
Yeah, I reckon it's gonna
Out
be
on the wings.
Huh?
You reckon that because he's not out on the wings?
Yeah, I reckon when we go against Man City next week, it's gonna be like a bombs hit him.
Where's that at? Is that at City's ground or yours?
I think it's ours.
Ooh.
Maybe it's theirs. Not sure.
Wait, is that next week?
Yeah, 9th of November. Tuesday, innit? Tuesday.
Oh no, that's in the League Cup. Yeah. Of course, yeah. That'd be interesting.
Right, but it's still gonna be like a bombs hit him. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it will be a good one. I'll tell you why it will be a good one, because that's what City like to win usually. But we took that off them. Yeah, remember that. Let's remember that.
Yeah, all right.
Let's remember who we beat in the final as well. Do you know what I mean? Twice, by the way. Twice! You know, like Pep goes, twice! You know, that's what it was like.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. It's one of them. But, yeah, man, move on. Move on from that. And obviously, let's go through the comments. What is everyone saying? Big up, Ty. Sorry, I'm late. Family phone call. Not a problem, mate. Big up yourself for coming on now. Man City would have still won with 10 men as well. Probably, mate. Probably. Ravi just puts a dot. Not sure why he's just put a dot, but there we go. I don't know if he meant to do that or what.
There's just no comment in that full stop.
Yeah, I know. I don't think he meant to be fair. City were very lucky, but you get your luck when you're up there. Exactly. And when you've got the quality they have, you know, it's one of them really, isn't it? I know City with 10 men would win. Yeah, fair enough. Chris don't reckon it was a penalty. He said never a penalty. De Bruyne, but it's clever play apparently. If Salah, he's a cheat. If that's Kane, he's lovely golden boy for the media.
He's a cheat.
To be fair, you are talking facts with, you know, what you're saying about Salah and Kane there. People would be saying that. Man City won't care though. They'll take it. Exactly. Fulham were without Mitrovic and still played well. Exactly as well. Yeah, 100%. Big up Brad the lad. Big up yourself, mate. He says Fulham deserve a lot of credit. United face them next Sunday. Yeah, I might do a watch along to that because the games next week are looking a bit dull, especially on a Friday. Obviously, Saturday I might be going to Luton, so yeah, I don't know I'll be doing any games there except I'm Morty's down. Start of the season, Manchester City chasing Arsenal. Who'd have thought that? But I'd have said to you, need to be checked out by doctors. Exactly. Still to this day as well, mate. Exactly. City have failed in replacing Sterling, who was a big part of their team. But Chelsea are crap.
Hold on a minute. We'll get to that part. Calm down.
Well, he does agree with you, though, that they should have, you know, they failed in replacing Sterling, which I think they have to a certain extent because they let Ferran Torres go, which I think was a little bit harsh as well because I actually rated him as a player. I thought he was
yeah, well, they've lost him. Accept it, deal with it, move on.
Well, there you go. Easy win. Back. Easy win for Fulham versus United. You reckon? Interesting. I mean, the way United played today, I hear why you say that.
I feel like Fulham are a bit underrated.
No, they are. They are 100%. 100%. I'm thinking of doing a Burnley versus Blackburn stream next Sunday in the role of Sean Dyer. Is that on TV? Ooh, what day is that? Oh, Sunday. I didn't even read it properly. I might do that, you know. That's a big derby. That's actually an underrated derby, you know, in the in Luton's league as well. I might have to look at that. I think United will bounce back, Chris. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. I'll be there Saturday, boring Rotherham, but got to back the boys. Exactly. No, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. What on Bouncy Castle, Brad? Oh, dear. I love Chris, man. Pause. But anyway, moving on to the next game. Leeds versus Bournemouth. Flipping hell, this had goals. Again, I got the outcome right. I got the team to win right. I did say Leeds. And the reason I said that, I looked into the game. Obviously, you lot know I like to do my research, head-to-head, history and all that. Leeds have never actually beat, they haven't played an awful lot, but still, you know, Bournemouth never beat Leeds, I meant to say, at their ground. And I was like, Leeds are going to do it, especially after that Liverpool win. They'll be high flying. Bournemouth, you know, they have started to take some defeats under Gary O'Neill. It has took a while, but, you know, it started to happen now. Obviously, Rodrigo taking a lead penalty in the 3rd minute, very early on in this game. Tavernier, player I do rate. I think he's a good signing, very good signing. Bournemouth made. Obviously, he scored a wicked goal in the 7th minute. Billings scored again. This guy is, you know, he's a wicked player for me. A brilliant goal. Tavernier with the assists. Obviously, he's already got a goal and assist in the 19th minute. And then Solanke scored, you know, to put it 3-1 in the second half. And obviously, Greenwood got a goal. Do you know what I mean? Sam Greenwood, obviously. And then obviously Cooper. Do you know what I mean? And there's Somerville won the game. So, you know, a lot of people are probably thinking at 3-1, Bournemouth, the game's probably done. Do you know what I mean? But it's a brilliant comeback in the end by Leeds. And I think they deserve a lot of credit. I'm not going to lie. You know, their last 2 games, you know, majority of people probably would have backed them in this game. But still, I just think with how they've been, you know, Bournemouth they don't look like no pushovers this season so far, under Gary O'Neill anyway. You know, they got that result against Liverpool as well, you know, which obviously you lot already know my thoughts on that game. I think they deserve a lot of credit. And yeah, man, especially I think their manager does as well, because he's been under a lot of pressure and yeah, he's grinding out the results, not as convincingly as, you know, like a Eddie Howe, for example, you know, when he had a bit of pressure on him, but still, I feel he deserves a lot of credit. And yeah, man, Leeds have actually, you know, had some 4-3 games since they've come back up. Liverpool, you know, their first ever game coming back up. Remember that game? That's crazy. First game of the season. So yeah, man, it's been another one of them. Bournemouth, bit disappointing, you know, how they done it, but I don't know. I think, you know, I've said it in the last couple of weeks. I think this is where they'll start be, you know, in that relegation battle. But most of the season they've not been back, like under Gary O'Neill, you know. We'll see. For them, it could be similar to Forest as well for me, where their home form, especially a ground like Bournemouth, where it's similar to Luton's ground, where it's close and compact. I think that could benefit them, you know, if they, you know, the fans are on it constantly. Maybe, you know, you never know. Like, you've seen it in games they've played previously when they were previously in the Premier League. Remember they beat Liverpool. Don't get me wrong, Karius was in goal, but still, do you know what I mean? It was one of them, and you know, they have shocked and stunned some teams. So yeah, it's one of them really. But anything you want to add on this one about any of these teams?
Just feel like Leeds is doing really well, to be honest. Never did it last year. Never went good last season.
Nah, it was last kick of the game really for them, weren't it, to stay up last year? But yeah, like I said, last 2 results, they deserve a lot of credit, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I said, Bournemouth, they're not no mugs. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool, you know, they ended Liverpool's streak. Do you know what I mean? So, don't get me started on that, but yeah. Good win for them. You know, they just dug deep and they were the better team. That's why they won the game.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to question both defences in this game. Atrocious defensively from both. Yeah, exactly. You know, 7 goals in the game. Do you know what I mean? There's as many goals as many people in this stream right now. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. Big up everyone that is in, obviously. Marsh is dodging bullets at the moment. He's safe in the job for a couple of weeks at least. Exactly. Exactly as well, Chris. I expected defeats to come for Bournemouth. O'Neill, great start, was always going to end. Yeah, exactly. Who's a bigger joke, Man United or Matt Hancock? Good question, Brad. Good question. I couldn't tell you, mate. I couldn't tell you. Go on, what's yours?
No, I'm not saying.
It's Man United, isn't it?
No, it's not. I've nothing against Man United.
Oh, it's Matt Hancock.
No.
Both?
Yeah, both.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Chris has said both. Alex has said Chelsea.
Oi!
A couple Prem. You what? A couple Prem review. All right. Yeah, I only just realised what you said. I was just clicking on any comment. Someone yesterday said I should go into Parliament. I wouldn't dare. Yeah, please don't, Brad. Please don't.
Would.
Why? Please don't. I play Chelsea at their ground as they can't cheat again.
I wanna wait. I didn't read that.
He wants to play Chelsea at their ground so they can't cheat again. He's a
Who
Luton
is
fan like me.
Oh,
Agreed. Oh, I love you, Alex. I love you, bro.
I'm salty that Timo left us.
Really? You actually?
Yeah, very salty.
Nah, I reckon you're one of them that thought he was good looking. That's why. Surely you didn't think he was good for Chelsea.
No, he was good at the end.
I suppose at the end he was all right.
Let's admit he was very clumsy at like the start.
I'll tell you one thing. I always said it about him at Chelsea. I'll tell you one thing he did have good. You know, when he drived into spaces and you know, put opposition defenders
He's the
out.
person that made us go forward. Anyway, I'm not going to rant about it till we get there.
Yeah, well, that's going to be Lim's. I think that's coming up very soon, actually. 2 games' time. Born, bred Luton, I bleed orange here, 100%, man. Lutonian, sorry. Exactly. Yeah, and that, Alex. Exactly. He says Timo is a great player, lack of confidence.
Yeah, that's just exactly what my dad said. He just had no confidence in himself. So then when he was driving forward, had no confidence, he just lost it. And the other players driving backwards, shooting. Other than that, he was scoring quite decent goals. Let's be honest.
Yeah, when he did score a few bangers, people were like, was that Werner? Like, I remember. Like I said, what I did give him a lot of credit for, I don't know if I really said it on YouTube because I didn't really talk about Chelsea, I don't think, other than when we played them. You know, what he does good is drive into space, you know, and it brings the opposition players out with him, and then it drives space for other people. That is what he did well. I will give him credit on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did. Understandable. You know, obviously the fans were very, you know, they got their point across. You know what I mean? Is what I'm trying to say. I love Chris, man. Rather trap my private parts in the door than go into Parliament with a bunch of absolute determined toads.
I'd rather go to Parliament to see all their secrets.
Yeah, see all their rubbish.
What doing with the UK?
Yeah, see all their rubbish out here. No. Chelsea lack the minerals. We'll get into that. Don't
even.
Rate him at Chelsea much better than Abba. I'd be gutted to see him leave. Yeah, fair enough. Aubameyang has been a bit crap recently, especially games like today. I actually thought he was going to do so, but we'll get into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we will.
Only player. Well, so I'll get into it. We'll not get into it.
Don't know about Havertz.
Only for Havertz, big game player he is. I'll be honest, he's a very big game player.
That's amazing, yeah.
People in Parliament have brains of a loaf of bread.
Yeah, and that loaf of bread's Warburton's.
There you go.
Yeah,
moving on to the next game. Yes, Leicester. Come on, Leicester. We've got this game right, especially against Everton. Blown away shape. Hello. Obviously, I said 2-1. 1 goal off yet again. Leicester, this was obviously the game coming back from Blackpool. I didn't watch it like live. I just saw highlights. And Leicester scored some really good goals this game. Tielemans, arguably a goal up there for goal of the week. What a goal that was. And we know he's got that capability in him, as well as James Maddison, who can do that. And yeah, man, what a goal that was in the 44th minute. It was right on half time. And yeah, man, they had some chances before that. Drewsbury Hall, obviously, I love that guy, especially everything he'd done when he was at Luton. He nearly scored. Close opportunity for him. And then obviously, you know, going into the second half, you know, Harvey Barnes scored another really good goal. And again, he's one of them players that should be floating around, potentially being picked for England for me. You know, he's not probably the main choice, but he should at least have, you know, conversation spoken about him for me. He has been off the radar, I'd say, by a lot of people for a while. Obviously, when you talk Leicester about England, you talk your Drewsbury Halls. You know, another player, I'm not, you know, people might sound biased, but James Justin, I feel he deserves, especially the lack of fullbacks England have got. You know, he got his chance against in the Nations League and he had to come off injured, which was obviously gutting, you know, but yeah, he looked a bit shaky in that game. But what you got to remember is his debut. Do you know what I mean? He's He's another player that can play a lot of positions for England, which I feel will benefit us going into that. Obviously, a lot of left backs out. Obviously, Chilwell, you know,
God.
Luke Shaw's in, which he'll probably get in. But then again, you know, you don't want just one left back, do you? James Justin can play left back, can play right back, can play centre back. I know a lot of our other players can do that, like Kyle Walker, but I don't know. I just feel James Justin's a really good talent, man. Honestly. So yeah, there's that. I don't think I'm working tomorrow because I just got a message saying there's nothing on. So is what it is. YouTube patting up my money. But anyway, no, you probably blocked me now. Don't do that. But anyway, that's what I'd make of that game. And a really dominant win, really, for Leicester from what I saw. Everton had one good chance at the start of the game, near the start of the game. Can't remember who it was, but I just had that feeling. You know, when you got that feeling, like I said on the predictions with my dad and Chris, just got that feeling Leicester would do it. They need the points more. I know Goodison Park can be good on you know, for atmosphere, but you know, it's mainly when it's Liverpool or Man United or someone like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, 2-0 Leicester, up the table they go slowly, maybe. Obviously, they are out of the relegation zone now. So yeah, man, that's what I've got to say about this one. Anything you'd like to add about that?
I have a bit of faith for Everton, you know.
Yeah, I do think they'll stay up.
Well, yeah, but it's like I'm a full blue for Chelsea, but part of me just kind of supports Everton because my dad and I just love Frankie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason why. It's not because of any of the players or anything. It's just
you're not trying to wind me up, are you, with this? You're not trying to wind me up, are you?
Right, you know what? Be quiet.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You know, I wouldn't say I was necessarily like that with Gerrard at Villa, but, you know, to a certain extent, I did want him to succeed. Do you know what I mean? Who doesn't? Do you know what I mean? Like, Dewsbury Hall, I want him to do well. You know, he done well for Luton. I respect what he done. Do you know what I mean? And if anything, Leicester, their fans do give us credit because obviously, you know, they let us use him, and he wouldn't be where he is now if it wasn't for his time at Luton. Let's be real now. Do you know what I mean? Let's be honest, because he wouldn't have got that look in, you know, as quickly as he has. And then obviously James Justin, you know, you're always gonna big him up, ain't you? You know, especially being a Luton boy. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, sure a lot of you would like that. You know, whoever. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's what I've got to say about that one. Let's get into it. Into the comments. Leeds were lucky not to draw. Mighty White, best bread. I thought they said something else completely different then. I was like, whoa, Ravi. Thought he said something else, mate. That
would suit you, girl, if they
that was bread. Pick off politics. Toffee Feet FC, what were they expecting, really? James Justin's a good player. Exactly, and you're not even like a Luton fan or anything. Like, people sound biased, but that's fine. Do you know what I mean? That's fine. They can say that. Do you know what I mean? I've watched the guy. I know what he's about. Do you know what I mean? So, I told you Barnes is a prospect. Yeah, man, I've known it for a while. Man. Everton is about as toothless in attack as a bloody worm.
Bloody hell, all right.
Yeah, man, Chris is like that, man. That's why I love him. He's just honest, and he just says some madness.
Trippier can too.
Trippier as well. Yeah, of course, man. Of course, Trippier would be my main priority. So if we're talking left back and right back for the World Cup, you lot already know. My left back's Trippier. My right back's Kyle Walker, if he's fit. I don't really know what's going on with Kyle Walker, but that would be mine personally. Everton have nothing in attack. Yeah, I agree. Calvert-Lewin, he's only really good in the air. I think he's quite an overrated striker. There's a fly in my room. Get out of my room. I knew Leicester would win. Beat Everton, we're always going to get as a draw for me. Best Everton we're going to get was a draw for me. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Big up yourself. Beautiful human beings with character.
Why
don't know why I did that. Got to say, Alex. Calvert.
Oh.
Anything? What did you want to say something to that comment?
Just shut up. Like, my boyfriend can do what I want.
There you go. There you go. Calvert, one season wonder. Lewin should retire as a striker. Yeah, definitely for me, he should not be going on that plane. Do you know what I mean? My main ones to the backup of Harry Kane, Ivan Toney first. Probably say Abraham second, you know. I think people, again, because he's not playing in the Premier League, people are not really talking about him. It's like Chris Smalling. Someone said he deserved to shout earlier. I think it was Stephen on the Liverpool stream. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. Facts high. Exactly. JJ's one of our own. Oh, I love that guy, man. Honestly, I love that guy. For God's sake, Max.
Yeah, no, what the hell?
Nah, mate. Everton toothless like Chris Bennett in attack. Oh, God. Thanks, Alex. Anthony Gordon looks like a bloody model of Ken from Bloody Barbie. He does, don't he? It's just his hair is a different colour. It literally does, I have to admit. Tie under the thumb. You what? You what? You what? You what? You what? What are you on about? I'm confused, mate. I'm confused. Calvert-Lewin should stick to that modelling nonsense he did. Facts. That's Brendan Rodgers saying, beautiful. Oh, okay. You should do a video again soon, mate, of doing them accents again. That video you done was class, man. You lot check that out. I can't remember who it was that he done, but it was brilliant. Thinking about JJ makes me tear up. It does, man. It does. Do you know what I mean? It does. I miss him. Wish he could come back before he retires. It'll definitely come back in something, mate. 100%. Exactly. No, I agree with you, mate. I agree. I don't get me wrong. I don't watch Italian football week in, week out. It's not my, it's not my league. I don't really care. But from what I have seen of him in the European games, excellent. I remember the Conference League final last year. Obviously, I've done a watch long, and him, you know, he was really good at it. But I think I might have given him man of the match. I'm not sure, but yeah. Everton haven't won nothing since 1995. Since 1995. You haven't won a trophy. You haven't won a trophy. You haven't won a trophy. I love that chant. I want JJ in the World Cup. If he gets there, I'll buy an England shirt of Justin on the back. Do you know what? I might just do that. Obviously, I've got the 2 new World Cup shirts already. I might just do that. Depending on how much it is. Excuse me. Steve Bruce, Sean Dyche, Ollie. Sorry, sometimes it's better out than in. Do you know what I mean?
Right, no.
Pause. You know what I mean? You've got to get the pause in. Steve Bruce, Sean Dyche. It's Sean Dyche and Ollie, maybe. I think it was, mate. But yeah, moving on to the next game. Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. I said 2-2. I thought it'd be goals galore. I did say if someone... Go on.
I said 3-2.
Yeah, you tried to back the Chelsea, tried to back them. I thought out of the recent games they've played at Stamford Bridge in recent years, this would be the closest one. You know, reflecting on the scoreline, yes, but how the actual game went, I wouldn't necessarily say so. But yeah, man, I'm going to let you talk about this one because obviously this is your team. And Hanno sent a voice note, by the way, so we'll see what he has to say. Yeah, man, big up to Hanno every time. He always wants to get his way on it.
I felt like I was just watching 2-year-olds. I generally felt like I was watching 2-year-olds.
Oh, I thought you said something else. Flipping hell.
No, Cucurella for a start. What are you doing?
He was shocked.
You know what? He was good at the start of the season, just turned absolute shit. Then we had Ben White on the floor crying like a baby. Nothing but touch his toe. Was not a yellow card, let's be honest. Was not a yellow card. So grow up. We're thriving backwards. Absolutely not going forward whatsoever. Not concentrating what you're doing. I can relate that to Loftus-Cheek as well. He literally just wasn't doing anything. Mason Mount heard nothing from him. Basically just stay quiet on the pitch. Get yourself involved and thrive forward. We're going backwards. We're giving the other chance for the team to defeat, you know what I mean? To defenders. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we're not scoring because we're giving them a chance to defend. We're going backwards into their goal. Not the Edouard Mendy. What is he doing? Like messing all about. I don't trust him for a second. He's so underrated. I don't care if anyone has another opinion of that.
Wait, who's underrated?
Edouard Mendy. I can't wait for Kepa to come back because he's just saved us. I don't think Tuchel actually gave Kepa a good chance at it. It always trusted Mendy. But I don't trust him. What other player have I missed? I've missed someone else. No, Thiago Silva, he was a good one today. He was very good, actually.
He is actually, bro, for his age, he is actually...
Oh, Raheem Sterling, what are you playing at? What is he actually playing at?
Just quickly, did you play Sterling left? I didn't see the lineups before. Like you told me, but I didn't see him properly. Was he playing left wing back again?
No.
I don't know why Potter keeps doing that. Don't make sense to me.
Potter? Going to be sacked anytime soon, isn't
he? Yeah. What, you reckon these new owners are like the old ones where they push the button instantly? Well, not instantly, but, you know, fairly early, you know, compared to other owners. You reckon?
I don't know. He's like a League One.
Oh. Hey, yo. I wouldn't go that far.
He's like a League One manager.
I wouldn't go that far. He might not be a top 6 manager. Top 6.
I just don't think he's a manager for Premier League.
No, you can't say that.
I just did.
No, look what he did at Brighton.
Kai Havertz, just don't have words for him.
He only turns up in big... Well, this is a big game, but he just don't turn up half the time. Unless it's Europe.
Now, I think we are just a shit team now. We don't have Reece James, and now we don't have Chilwell to the end of the season.
Yeah, on the wings, you lot are in problems.
We are screwed, basically. And then when we go up Man U, if we don't have Reece James, we're absolutely screwed.
You got Man City on the week. Do you reckon you'll rotate against Man City?
I think Broja's brilliant.
He has looked good.
I think he's absolutely brilliant. And the other lad who's like in his teens, I can't pronounce his last name, or I can't really remember it. He's good, but he won't put on today. Who else on there?
No, I definitely hear what you're saying. I was watching Hanno's stream. I was going to do a stream myself, but early kickoff, you know, I got back on Blackpool, you know, fairly late, as some of you would know. And yeah, man, I just thought, you know, I'll watch Hanno's stream. You know, I had to look after the dog as well. Do you know what I mean? So it would have been a bit of a madness.
I absolutely hate Arsenal with a passion. just going to the ref and booking pretty much the majority of our players for absolutely nothing. Cucurella needs to go. I think Cucurella needs to go.
Who?
Cucurella.
Already?
I need him out. I hate him.
You hate him? That's a bit too far.
No.
Dislike him.
Hate.
Hate's a strong word, man.
I know. No, but seriously,
Arsenal... He was crap. No, he was crap. I'll be honest. He was shite.
Arsenal, what are you doing? Get a grip. Stop being pussies. Going to the fucking referee and be like, "Oh, they did this to my toe. Book them. It's not a booking."
Anyone got any popcorn? Anyone?
Stop it. I'll go to that Michael Oliver's flipping house and I'll be all right. I'm not having it.
Yeah, the refs, I'll tell you that, they are bad. The worse you go, oh my God. Seriously, referees I get week in, week out.
They're getting shittier and shittier, aren't they?
You have to watch the Luton game if you want to see bad. Trust me, it gets even worse, honestly.
But Chelsea, I just think Chelsea need to grow up a bit. And Arsenal. I think they both need to grow up just as bad as each other.
But anyway,
Graham Potter needs to go. We need someone better.
Yeah, for me, he just might not be that sort of.
He doesn't
top 6. Can we even say top 6? Because Newcastle.
Can't we even say Premier League?
I think he's better with a lower ranked side. I think it's showing so far because
I think he's better in League
It's
One.
still early. But then again, I'm seeing signs that just don't look too great. You know, why does he keep playing Sterling left wing back? I don't. He's got the pace in that, but is he that good defensively? I don't think he is. Like, you watch Chelsea more than me, obviously, but
Raheem Sterling just doesn't go forward. Goes backwards. They all go backwards. Like,
yeah, and I just feel they're not giving him the luxury to do what he should be doing. Do you know what I mean? That's how I see it.
I think Potter is a League One manager and clearly is not suited for Chelsea.
Yeah, just quickly, Chris, not too sure who this is, but he says, "Can I join and give my thoughts?" I don't know, mate. I don't. Who are you? Big up yourself, by the way. But yeah, man. Obviously, I know you're a Chelsea fan. But yeah, we'll go through comments and then we'll see what Hanno has said. Big up Hanno on WhatsApp. How long's he sent it this time? 3 or 4 minutes. Jeez, Hanno, you know what? Last time it was long. Flipping hell, it's even longer. Pause. Where did I get up to on the comments?
Up to that, Chris.
Yes. Something here where everyone's laughing, loving it.
I could go.
Ravi said Chelsea for me wasted a lot of opportunities. Let the game pass them by.
Just let the other game basically give them a chance to defend. Never actually defended for ourselves.
Now, what I will say, I was obviously on Hanno's stream, like I said, and yeah, man, big up Hanno every time. Obviously, you lot already know. You know what I mean? Hanno. And oh, don't clip him up on the stream, by the way, because you're not allowed. That's all I'm saying, innit? That's all I'm saying. It's illegal.
No.
It's illegal. Exactly. Oh, no. That's what it's like.
No.
It's peak. But anyway, he was saying, in the first half, well, not necessarily the first half, but I agree with that. Like Hanno, and that's why I bring him on the channel. For a 14-year-old, he's got very good scent, and he's actually got a brain. Do you know what I mean? He's actually got a brain. Like after these people that chat absolute nonsense. And he was saying, and it links to what you said earlier. Chelsea in the second half, they were letting Arsenal come at them even more.
They were doing it.
They were just so open the whole time, but more in the second half. I felt, Arsenal.
Well, yeah, but they just.
I don't want to say too much because I'm gonna pause everything Hanno says, and if I want to say something, I'll say it, and if you want to say anything, just jump in as well. But yeah, was you gonna say something then?
No.
No. All right.
If I continue, I'll lose it.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. Exactly. We're not allowed.
Don't forget Tyler.
I told you the story, didn't I? Yeah, we're not allowed.
I don't know. I can't remember.
How about start a YouTube channel, then talk to me. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I'm saying about you know who. If you know, you know. Chelsea, their midfield is lacking. Yeah, mate. The whole team
is. Mason Mount.
But midfield's your main place, isn't it? Like,
Mason Mount, love you, but up your game.
Exactly. Yeah, he is doing pretty bad. Agreed. He's got too much money at Chelsea and 2 big players.
Yeah.
I just think he might not be top 6 level.
My dad was like, what he thinks we need to do is get rid of Cucurella, all the shit players, and actually get some new good ones in, fast ones, because we're going slow. Like Jorginho, mate.
Oh, he's terrible. I don't like that guy.
Jorginho, I think he's pretty good looking. Not using him for his looks, but he's slow.
He's terrible, in my
opinion.
Very
slow. Like
he's only good at doing this on penalties. Do you know what I mean? Standing out and doing this stupid
demo
hopscotch. Do you know what I mean? Seriously.
No, but his penalties are good.
Yeah,
but he's just slow. I
just don't like players that do that. Even if any of my team players done that, I'd be fuming. Like, who do you think you are? I've hurt my leg. It's not the Hatter show, and I've hurt my leg. What is going on? Yeah, we'll see. Well, we'll see what these Chelsea owners are like. We'll see if they'll push the button like the Abramoviches and all that. We'll see.
I really just think Bowley needs to find a better manager.
We'll see. We'll see what goes on. Okay. Probably sign someone in January. Yeah, exactly. We've still got January. Yeah, exactly.
You've
got Mason, Ben Mitchell, Mount, so he should be all right.
Right, why does everyone keep saying that?
Ravi's the only one that says that.
His middle name's not that.
No, but he's saying he looks like Ben Mitchell.
He doesn't look like Ben Mitchell.
There you go, you're getting a bit of love. Chris says, wow, she doesn't hold back. This one, I love it. Yeah, that's how Chris is as well.
No, Ty, I'm honest about everything, though.
Yeah, man. You've got to be, if you're not, then it's just... I don't know.
Just fuck off.
Pretty much, yeah, exactly. Try and chat rubbish for a bit of clout. It's a bit embarrassing, do you know what I mean? I call my work to deliver popcorn. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I'll
Chelsea have
give you
no. What's that?
nothing.
All right.
Chelsea have no cover. Oh no, Kovacic was actually going to come on
Yeah, I
today.
think
Then
Kovacic is all right. I'll be honest.
he was meant to come on, but he didn't. And Conte, he's not back till mid-February, so we're screwed.
I think Kante's past it. I'll be honest.
Oh, I just love him because he's my height. He's so small.
He is a G. Like he's always smiling.
Oh,
He's
he's
always
lovely.
vibing.
No,
but
but he just makes some silly mistakes.
I just don't think he's that same guy anymore. Unfortunately.
Mm,
At Luton is shocking, really bad. No joke. Well, what are you on about?
yeah. What?
Take the risk. Oh, you're about the guy. If he's still in, then yeah, feel free. But
Take what risk?
this guy, like, I don't know, because some people come in and say dodgy stuff. But if he comes in, preferably camera on, because I know people like to get their things out, and that's not happening on my channel. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I want to be banned.
But yeah, mate, if you're still here, mate, if you do want to come in,
Chelsea fan, mate. Want to give my thoughts on the game? Frustrated. Right, I can't read.
want to jump on in the stream, lad, and give my opinion. Well, if you're still here, mate, then if you've got Instagram, then I'll just send you the link, mate. Do you know what I mean? Tyler, if you saw it, what are your thoughts on what I said about Luton fans? I 100% agree, mate. I was going to screenshot it. You know what I say about Bradley. You know, I do think he's championship quality. Obviously, quickly talk about this. I do think he is championship quality. I think a lot of people are very critical with him. Maybe he's not that guy to take us forward, but he is championship quality. He showed games last season where he is championship quality. Blackburn away, yeah, Berry got the goals, but when we was actually in that second half, how composed and calm it was at the back and how good he was at leading that line, he's shown it for me. He's shown it in other games, but I can't think who from the top of my head. So when people say that, it winds me up. So what you said, 100%, mate. I echo every single thought. I love him because he's my height. Love that. Exactly.
Well, I get bullied for my height, so he can be bullied too.
There you go. Geezer's chat, not by me, by the way. Geezer's chat breeze, Hannah on point. Exactly.
I don't know what I mean.
Chat rubbish, basically, like lie.
No.
What? Hanno on point?
What does that mean?
Oh, it just means like Hanno's like he's just on, like he just knows what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, Hanno's just Hanno.
Yeah, man. Like I say, Hanno hit me up. You know, a lot of people, not you lot, obviously, but a lot of people. Oh, you do work with 14-year-old. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what I say to it? He's probably got better knowledge than you, mate. Yeah. And if it's that bad, why is he going on channels with 10,000 subscribers? Yeah, they do call-in shows, but they still let him go on it. You know, they take their time and effort to let him say what he wants to say. And shout out to that person, by the way, Goonie, Chelsea fan. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Do you know what I mean? Not that he watches my stuff, as far as I'm aware. You never know, though. But yeah, 10,000. Well, he might have more subscribers now. Big Chelsea fan. Big up to him. Out in America. Do you know what I mean? From the UK.
Go on, Chelsea.
Big up to him, man. Big up to him every time. Do you know what I mean? He knows I support Luton. He lets me say my thoughts on Luton, even on Chelsea shows. Because, you know, he wants me to express my thoughts on the lower league. And I respect him for that. So, yeah, big up to him, man. Rest tie. What are you laughing at? At what Andrew put? Andrew put some mad comments.
They were laughing at you.
Who?
You.
What have I done?
You're just like,
Yeah, I always do this, yeah.
Rest time. Rest? Get on my tits. I hate them.
Like I said, come to a Luton game with me. It's a lot worse. Chelsea cooked themselves with the way they didn't set up. Didn't really try to match ours. Exactly.
It just looked like they didn't care, and it just looked like I was watching a bunch of
for a London derby. It looked very bad.
Absolute childish.
Peter, I don't know who you are, geezer, but he says, I'm watching you play on drugs. Mate.
That was my brother who heard that.
No, I didn't hear it. I just beat up a Spurs fan. Cool story, bro. Big up Andrew. What's he got to say today? Big up yourself, mate. He says, got to love the guests Tyler gets on his streams. All of them are honest, especially with Chris Welch. Yeah, exactly. I love the guy not in that way as he's taken. Oh, releasing it. Yeah, releasing it. Live and direct on YouTube. Alex says, seeing as you told us, Mrs. When you're going to get a Luton shirt? Yeah, when are you getting a Luton shirt? You said you come to a game. When are you getting a Luton shirt?
All right. I think I've made them money.
Oh, when are we getting a Luton shirt?
You
want a matching one, don't you?
Yeah. I want to be twins. Not twins, but you know what I mean.
Okay. I want to be like me and British Chat last year. If you know, you know. British Chat's my mate. I go to Luton games with. Shout out to him every time as well. You already know, but there we go. Jesus showing that he can walk on water and turn water into wine fountain. Yeah, he had some good chances though, mate. He should have scored more. Honestly, he had some good chances for Arsenal. Exactly, Chris. Exactly. I like people who don't hold back and honest and don't sit on fences, splinters, up their backsides and don't flip flop. Exactly. Love Hanno. Yeah, exactly.
You can never diss.
What's that? Sorry.
You can't diss Hanno.
Exactly. But you can't screen record him for a bit of banter either. So there we go. Chris will know what I'm on about. Ty, that's what I'm saying. Refs at Luton are absolutely shocking, absolutely terrible. Is no joke, honestly. But we're finally going to see what Hanno said. So yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
So yes, people. So this is my thoughts on Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1 at Stamford Bridge. So I think I'll start off with the lineup. So the lineup, I was scared because we just had 2 in midfield and not more. It was one of the main concerns for me, and that Partey would have freedom. But we saw that it didn't, and it was well countered by Potter and Chelsea by having him double team basically by Mount and Havertz, which was good. Now that first half, we were played all over the pot. We were destroyed basically. There was no fight, determination, no nothing. The first half, just before half time, you saw Zinchenko go into midfield helping out Partey. And I think that is where the game changed. Also started to have more attacks through the centre, and then we were just exploited. Also, I don't know how they didn't lead at half time, but yeah. And then going to half time, no, I was like, yeah, I'm happy with that. With that, I think we could have maybe gotten another chance here or two, but we didn't. Then going to the second half, I don't know what Potter said or did, but we were more open in midfield. I don't know if it was the prime. They also played strong at half time, which made them up the intensity or anything, because they came out with new energy, new life, and it was absolute madness. So yeah, just unbelievable. From Arsenal. Well deserved. I just thought the ref, if you were on my watch long, I just thought the ref didn't give enough
He was
fouls to them that were fouls, because they should have gotten at least a few more yellow cards, but they didn't. So yeah. But yeah, well deserved by Arsenal. They played well. We didn't deserve anything from that game. But the players need to look at themselves. Potter needs to look at himself. Why not why aren't we making subs earlier into that game?
He's talking facts.
But hey, we move up the Chelsea, keep the blue flag flying high. Luckily one of my teams won. So yeah, up the town, and Swansea didn't win. That's one positive to take from the whole thing. So yeah, but yeah, big up Tyler, big up the chat. Then yeah, cheers.
There you go. Big up to him.
Oh.
Big up to him, man. Hello, mate. He's just a G. He's just a G. Bless him. But yeah, man. Like he was talking sense, and like I said, you know, he was very angry on the watch along. Obviously, Chris will know about that as well. And yeah, man, the ref was pretty poor. But
The ref was awful.
Like you said, you know, mentioning players as well. Just weren't great. They weren't great, especially for a London derby. I know it's not the biggest one, but it's still a London derby. It's still a big game. You know, they just weren't great, were they? They just weren't great.
Mm.
Aubameyang, poor, absolutely poor. You know, you look at a game like that, and it's right why Arsenal got rid of him.
So
you know,
bad.
What's that?
He's so bad.
He had a good start, didn't he? And now he's just doing a bit crap. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of your players at the moment.
I agreed part when Hanno said, "Why didn't Potter make the changes earlier?"
Yeah, exactly.
He just left it too late.
Exactly. No, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I just had a bit of the milkshake Charlie gave me. I didn't have it during the stream, did I? So the Mackey's was freezing, and he put barbecue sauce in my bag. I didn't even know I'd have had that on my chips. But it is what it is. Yeah, man. Big up to Hanno. Obviously, he said about the Swansea bit at the end because he says Swansea get relegated, and obviously they're doing well up the town. You know, got a big up Luton every time, mate. But yeah, let's go through some comments. Won't go on this game too much longer. But Arsenal, again, just quickly, I do want to give them a bit of credit because let's be real. I did say if someone was going to win, it was going to be them, despite me saying 2-2. And yeah, man, they deserve a lot of credit. I feel, you know, no one would have expected them to be where they are now. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't think.
Go on.
I don't think it'd be now.
Exactly. You know, and we'll see how they do after the World Cup. A lot of people think they drop off, but I'm not going to lie. After seeing today's performance, yeah, they should have scored more. But just the manner they won in the game, obviously Chelsea did make it a little bit easy, but still, I feel they do.
It's embarrassing for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Absolutely embarrassing.
I feel they deserve a lot of credit. You know, I do. I'll be honest. Arsenal. Just for the fact where they still are. You know, no one would have expected them to be there. You know, we'll see what happens after the World Cup, but I don't know. Yeah, I might have to start backing them more, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I think, I still believe City will win the league. Don't get me wrong. I feel City have still got that quality.
I don't think they're...
Who's winning it? I was about to say Norwich or something. Don't say, I don't know. Don't say, who's winning it? Don't say Chelsea.
Oh, well. Never mind then.
Oh, dear.
No, but City aren't winning it again. Don't care.
You don't reckon? It's got to be Arsenal then.
No.
No, it's not Chelsea. It's not
Chelsea were up their game.
Look, I'm not even going to say it's Liverpool. Because it's not.
No.
More chance Liverpool than Chelsea. Trust me.
No.
Trust me.
But
yeah, we'll see what goes on with that. Tyler, I think I should be banned for Blackburn away last year because I think that's our last game in it before our last away game of the season, I think. We got to do that again, mate.
I thought...
Go on.
I thought the ref should have done more about that scrap that happened.
Yeah.
Between, who was it? Chalobah and someone else.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but I know it was Chalobah and someone, 100%.
Yeah. It was funny. I think that was really funny, but it should have done more about it. I feel like the Arsenal should have got a yellow, a booking.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, Alex, man, I think we're doing Middlesbrough, aren't we, after the World Cup? It's our first game back. I didn't go Middlesbrough last year, so I'd love to do it again. But we'll see. We'll see what goes on nearer the time. Getting that Luton shirt, exactly. It's got to be done.
If anything, Tyler can get me that Luton shirt.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Well, we'll go through that. Chris is laughing his head off. I don't know if that was at Hanno. I think it was. Hanno sounds deflated. Don't blame him. Yeah, he was proper. He was going. I did feel a little bit sorry for him, but it's all right. Luton won. So that's basically his second team. Oh, lucky you, man. I wish I was going, but I literally got no money. Out here. So yeah, man, enjoy it. And yeah, man, last game before the World Cup, make sure the atmosphere is good, mate. Do you know what I mean? Make sure the Luton fans are on it like they was yesterday. Because I believe if that's the case, we'll go on and win that game as well. But we'll see. Ref was awful. Shock horror, everyone. Exactly.
Yeah.
Clubbing Friday, hangover for Rotherham at home. Nice. Not good for Blackburn last year. Yeah, man. Big up Alex every time. To the home games, he gets me in for free most of the time. So big up to him, man. Big up to him. He don't have to do that, but he does. So big up to him every time. Got McDonald's in to complete my weekend. He saw that Tyler had one, so he was like, do you know what? I'm going to do the same, eh? Only two things stopping... Oh, sorry. I thought it said two. Only thing stopping Arsenal from winning the league is lack of squad depth. Exactly. They've improved on it, but not as much as they could have for me. Because you look at stuff... If Jesus gets injured, Nketiah's not that guy for me. Martinelli, yeah, he can play up front, but he's not really pulling strings at the moment for me. Ramsdale, Matt Turner is a terrible backup in my opinion. Even Arsenal fans will tell you that. And if Partey gets injured, yeah, Xhaka's doing well, but I don't know. I think they struggle personally. Even if Saliba gets injured, Gabriel, he has looked a bit shaky at times. I know he got a goal today, a bit of a scrappy one, but yeah. Burger King is clear low. Yeah, my dad and that said that yesterday. Got Burger King at the station. What's that?
Hate them.
You hate them?
Yeah, food poison me.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
Well, thank God you got through it, eh? Do you know what I mean?
I had it for 2 months, don't even.
Flipping hell. I'm going to start getting trained to some away games, Coach Boy. Well, hopefully, I'll start going to a lot more games with Chris, obviously the guy I went with yesterday. My dad's mate, shout out to him. And obviously my dad. We're going Coventry with one of his other mates as well. So yeah, man, it's going to be good.
Which I might be going.
Yeah, you might be going. Do you know what I mean? You never know. We'll see what goes on with that. Because someone announced it to my dad anyway. It wasn't me, was it? Was it?
What?
Someone announced something to my dad, didn't they?
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't me, was it? Right. Dad hasn't even... Hatter's show is going to be interesting tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Huh?
Nothing.
Arsenal need backups. Exactly. They need more for me to win
Arsenal
the league.
needs top teams. Next year.
Is it? This year already? Flipping hell. Nearly the end of the year. I'm watching this stream and messaging someone certain at the same time. She's cheered up with Manchester United men and women's losing. So I said good evening to her. That's class, mate. That's class. When's Covpot away? Oh, shit. When is it? I'm going to have a look quickly. We've already played them at home, which obviously I went to with you. I think February, 11th of February. It's a Saturday. I can't do midweeks with Chris anyway, so hence why we're not going to Stoke. 3 o'clock. It'd be 3 o'clock.
I'm working. Can't go.
Dun, 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 dun. When's
Wait, is that Coventry?
Yeah.
I can't go. I'm working.
One day will happen. Don't worry about that, boys and girls. And girls in here. Arsenal squad is thinner than Michael Jackson. Like I said, they've improved on it narrowly, but there. Be loud and proud. I love Ravi as well. He says some brilliant comments. That's a piss take. What when it is? What the actual fuck? Yeah, man, it's gutting. But it is what it is. Moving on to the next game. Why we got 2 away games in Birmingham in 2 weeks? Have we? Oh, right. That's fair enough. Oh, I wish we had Kenny and Lewis for this, but they're not even in the stream, so I can't even ask them if they want to jump on. But Aston Villa 3, Manchester United 1. I did say 2-1 United. I thought the way
That's so shocking.
what they got, this result was for me. Even
We
with,
absolutely battered them. Didn't think it past that.
yeah. Obviously, it was different when you played just with the sentence with, obviously, they had Gerrard at the time, and Villa didn't even. The thing is, when Villa played you, I don't even think they were that bad. It was just Kepa was just so sick. Do you know what I mean? That's what it was. It was that game, wasn't it? Hanno, again, I was on his stream for that. I was actually on that one as well. I had my camera off, don't get me wrong, but I was on it. But yeah, man, this game, it was that new manager bounce. Obviously, I didn't think it would be as well because I've seen new managers come into other clubs, obviously in Luton's league as well, like the West Brom one. It didn't kick in straight away. Middlesbrough Carrick didn't kick in straight away. Premier League, yeah, obviously it has kicked in for Bournemouth. But yeah, man, I just didn't expect this result. Very good performance from Aston Villa, of course. They did get an early goal. Leon Bailey, a player, I think he's wicked. Honestly, I think he's quality. Obviously, he scored fairly early on in the game as well, by the way. Obviously, in the 7th minute, Jacob Ramsey, who had a brilliant game. Jacob Ramsey, again. I wouldn't say this World Cup because I think it's a bit too early, but maybe the next one, if he carries on how he is, he should be in that England squad very soon. He had a brilliant game as well. And then obviously Digne made it 2-0. What a goal that was. Free kick. I mean, 2-0 up. Kenny was fuming, as you lot know if you tuned into that. Obviously, I was backstage for that, sorting their stuff out. And then obviously Jacob Ramsey, unlucky own goal. United got their goal back. Obviously, it was a deflection from a Luke Shaw shot, I believe it was. And then obviously going into the second half, Jacob Ramsey scored again to make it 3-1. And it was that new manager bounce. We know Villa Park is another ground, when they want to be on job with atmosphere, they can be. Yeah, man. As for United, I do think they will. Fulham next week is going to be a tough game. Like I say, I might do a watch along to it, to be fair.
I think Man United is going to succeed.
Yeah, they could do. I think it will be tough, though. I think it will be tough. If they win, I can see it being like a 2-1. But Fulham, man.
No, I don't think they will.
You reckon they'll batter Fulham?
I don't think they're going to succeed this season.
What's that?
I don't think they're going to succeed this season.
Oh, Man United?
Yeah.
You don't think they'll... So, for example, you reckon they'll lose to Fulham next week?
No, I'm on about this whole season.
The whole season? Yeah, fair enough then. Fair enough. No, I hear what you're saying. I said they'd finish 6th. I said they'd finish 6th. That was the start of the season as well, so I'm going to stick by it, of course. I do hope this is where they drop off because certain United fans have been getting all up in my face. Look at Liverpool. We'll finish above you. You ain't finishing above us. I'll say that with chest, mate. Even with how we've been, I'll say that with chest. Yeah, you're not finishing above us. Yeah, let's remember that. But anyway, good win for Villa. They got that new manager bounce under Unai Emery. Very good manager. I've said it before. I feel it's a bit hard done by at Arsenal, to be fair. I'll be honest. And obviously look what he did at Villarreal. They are a small town in Spain. Do you know what I mean? Even their fans will tell you that. So yeah, man, look at everything he's done for them. Won them Europa League against Man United as well, actually. I've just realised that. He's beat United again, isn't he? Obviously, Liverpool nearly beat Liverpool in the Champions League semi-final second leg last year. Brilliant manager for me. And he'll do really good things at Villa. I can see him shooting up the table. I don't know who their next fixture is. I'm just going to have a quick look. Obviously, we'll do Prem Street predictions later on in the week or whenever the next games are. Brighton, that will be a tough game. But I think Villa could get something there. I'll be honest. Because Brighton, as much as they're good at home, they do have them games sometimes. So we'll see what goes on there. But yeah, United, do I think they'll bounce back? I think they might go on a bit of a patchy run now. Obviously, well, it's a bit difficult to say that because they've only got one more game now, haven't they? Like Premier League game to the World Cup. But I think Fulham's going to be a tough ask. Fulham have only lost one game at home this season. They've held teams like Liverpool there, and the loss they had was to a very good Newcastle side who love scoring goals, as we know, in recent games. So, yeah, man, that's my thoughts on it. Anything else you want to add?
No.
There you go. Alex says, put it on the bank holiday weekend. If it's Covpot and Blues away, my life, going Blues for a weekend bender. Aston Villa, yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. If anyone said they didn't, then flip it now. Lad, I got to go see. Got to be up in 6 hours for work. Can't be asked, to be fair. Hopefully, you have a good day, mate. Big up yourself. And, yeah, man, cheers for tuning in. United fan just horrible from start to finish. Got their pants pulled down. Yeah, you could say that. Winning trophies, etc. Yeah, that's what you meant earlier as well, didn't you? You don't think they'll win any trophies anytime soon? I got it.
What?
You don't think they'll win any trophies anytime soon, do you?
Who?
United.
Oh, God, no.
Man United fans are a bunch of wakes. I didn't even mean to click on
They
that.
were Liverpool.
No, we're not. Chris is a Liverpool fan as well. But anyway, moving on to the next game, a battering. I think Chris, that was on the channel the other day, actually said 4-1 for this game. I was thinking, it'd be close. Southampton, they've had a few 2-1s. But yeah, it wasn't quite to be in this one. Almiron scoring again. Yeah, Ravi's a Liverpool fan as well. Tell her when she's back, if she comes back. But yeah, obviously Almiron scored not as good of a goal as he scored recently, but still a very good goal. All of Newcastle's goals that they scored in this game were wicked goals. Do you know what I mean? Every single goal. Back again. No, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, Almiron scored again. Like I said, wicked goal. Wood, very impressed with his goal. Newcastle fans were a bit sceptical when they signed him. Just with the fact, their rebuild, they wanted someone a little bit better, but they have done that in Isaac. I believe he's still out at the moment. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Wood scored a really good goal this game. Willock scored a really good goal. Trippier with the assist, 3-0. And then obviously Southampton. Oh, who else scored? Guimaraes scored a wicked goal. All their goals are just well placed. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, obviously Perud, I think say his name, got the goal for Southampton. That was a good goal as well, to be fair. Top right, but Newcastle were just a better side from start to finish. Obviously, the main talking point from this game, obviously the emphatic win, and also the fact Hasenhüttl has been sacked. Right, like I said, someone broke it down on the stream earlier. I can't remember who it was, but big up to whoever it was. Right decision for me, especially with the fact, I like the guy, but, if football is a results business, like Chris said on the stream earlier, do you know what I mean? And they're not quite getting them results. They are in the relegation zone now as well, due to Leicester winning on Saturday or yesterday. So, yeah, man, right decision for me. The signings they've made, they're not really signings for me. They're young players, do you know what I mean? They're adapting to the Premier League. It's a completely different league. Do you know what I mean? It's always going to be difficult. So, yeah, man, that's my thoughts on it. Newcastle, like I said, I honestly think this is the first season, especially the money they've now got, where we're going to start seeing them be up and around there, top six. I mean by that. And, yeah, man, the advantage they've got as well is, after the World Cup, they won't have no European games or anything like that. So that could benefit them as well. Eddie Howe, since pressure's been on him, he's showed why he's a brilliant manager yet again and got some really good results. Not even the scrappy wins, which still wouldn't have mattered because he's getting results, but he's still winning emphatically. So credit to him. Newcastle United or Southampton? Anything you want to say about them?
Shit teams.
Oh, Newcastle probably. Actually, Newcastle Chelsea next in the league. You better hope you don't lose now after you said that.
You be quiet.
Yeah, you better hope you don't lose that game. Trust me.
We won't lose that game.
Hold up, where's it at? I think it's at Newcastle. think. Hold up.
If it's not
It
away,
is.
I'll go to it.
It is 5:30, so I'll be coming back from Luton probably if I'm
Is
going.
it away?
Yep, away.
Ugh.
Yeah, now you saying that, huh?
No. I don't care for away.
Newcastle United. Trust me.
We'll win. If we
all the
don't win, I'll
Geordies
come
are going
over
to
to
be loving it.
yours.
Trust me. Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Hmm?
I might actually back Newcastle that game. I'm not going to lie.
No.
No, I've got to. I'm being honest. Especially the way Chelsea have been. We'll see anyway. We'll see what goes on in midweek, even though a lot of teams will rotate. But anyway, let's go through comments. Ravi says, he's put a link, check this out. Yeah, I'll check it out after. I'm a Liverpool fan. Yeah, Ravi's a Liverpool fan as well.
Ugh.
Tyler, check the Emery and Yeah, I will do. Grealish in the mud. Oh, dear. But anyway, moving on to the second last game. I was shocked by this result. I'm not going to lie. West Ham United 1, Crystal Palace 2. I said 2-0 West Ham. Thought it'd be a comfortable win for them, especially with the inconsistency of Palace this year, especially with West Ham being at home. I thought home is what was going to start kicking them up the table. Benrahma did score. Wicked goal by him. Paqueta with the assist. I think I said his name right. And then Zaha equalising in the 41st minute. Do you know what I mean? To make it 1-1. And it was a madness, mate. It was a madness. Do you know what I mean? Elise, 90th plus 4th minute. Deflected goal. West Ham lose 2-1. Very surprised about this. Palace, obviously, Vieira said their aim is to finish in the top half of the table. And yeah, man.
I thought they'd go downhill since they lost Connor.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they have been very inconsistent. Do you know what I mean? And you can tell he's been a big miss in games they've played.
Connor is so good.
Yeah, no, he's a good player. I do think he's
Then
quality.
I think Declan Rice needs to add up a bit.
Rice, that guy is different, mate. I said it even before him. Not different in that way. Well, maybe to you, but not to me. Do you know what I mean? I don't look at him like that. I look at him as a footballer. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that is that. I'm on about Squirrel. Nah, let me know who it is. Even if you message it on Instagram, let me know, Chris. But anyway,
I'm so hot.
I can't even remember what I was going to say now. You've just put me off. I can't remember what I was going to say. For God's sake, man. Oh, what was I saying? Thing about Palace, they've got so many. This weren't what I was going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Palace have got so many young players. You know, they have still got a lot to learn, adapt. And like I said, Gallagher was very good for them. You know, was very good. As for West Ham, I don't know what. Do I still think they'll finish higher? I don't know. Mate. I don't know. No, I'm going to back them too. I don't want to say too much about this game because I want to go on to the last game, which you lot already know what game that is. But I'm going to go through some little comments first. Charlie, big up Charlie. That was who was on the stream earlier. That's my fucking G. Yeah, let's get that in. I said 2-1 Palace. Only score got right. Fair play. I think Hanno did as well. I think Hanno said 2-1. So I mean, bro, I said they wouldn't even score. T-Boys TV getting overwhelmed. Oh, I don't know, mate. I just lost my bro. I can't. Why does my marbles keep going all over the place? I lost my track of thought. That's the word I was
He
looking
keeps
for.
looking at me.
Well, there you go. Could say that. Mike Green, the scumbag who treats women just. I don't care. I'm exposing. Yeah, what you sent me is a bit mad. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, moving on to the last game. So they'll get battered everywhere they go. Can you run on me? Do you know what I mean? Adam, you pussy hole. Yeah? You was giving it all week. Liverpool get battered everywhere they go. Huh? Humble yourself, yeah? I'm looking at the camera because I know you might look back at this, yeah? Trying to get all your people to say it's a penalty. Huh? Penalty who? Penalty what? Adam, trophies? Your trophy's beating Liverpool because you ain't done that since 2017, have you? Huh? Where you at? Owen, big up yourself, but you dropped out of the watch along. Is that because you knew what was coming? You lot really thought you was going to beat Liverpool with how shit we've been. Bro, I can sit here with this chest. Don't get me wrong. I didn't say Liverpool win, but I said draw because I knew they weren't going to beat us. What a performance. What a performance. Liverpool just need that consistency now. That is the thing which we keep bucking up on. Do you know what I mean? I say it like that because that's how it is, especially in the league. We beat Man City, then we lose to Nottingham Forest. Do you know what I mean? We need to keep this up now. We've had 2 really good results. Obviously, Napoli didn't, still finish second, but good result against a good team. Do you know what I mean? But what a first half it was. I was really impressed, like I said on the watch along, with how on the front foot we was. Do you know what I mean? Salah, what a performance. Thing is, people can sit here and say he's playing crap, which he has been this season, but he's still getting numbers. So it still shows the quality of the player. Do you know what I mean? The play on the first goal was brilliant. The possession we had away at Tottenham was phenomenal. Robertson, good pass into Núñez, laid it off to Salah. Núñez was getting in their face. That's the Núñez I want to see. That is the Núñez I want to see. I don't want to see him doing these stupid headbutts and getting, I like it when he gets geared up, but not when he, puts the tears like that and then we lose the game. It makes him look like a fool. But when he's geared up, going, come on. Do you know what I mean? I love to see that. I saw that. Salah, what a finish in the bottom right corner. And Salah scored again, dinked it over Lloris. Eric Dyer, sorry. Don't know why I said Ericsson. What was he doing at the back? Do you know what I mean? This guy's going to come to the World Cup as well. Even Tottenham fans don't rate him. Do you know what I mean? And some do and say he's got better. I don't know what planet they're smoking budging. Do you know what I mean? Because it ain't, a real one. But yeah, brilliant goal by Salah. Dinked it over Lloris. 2-0. Liverpool in a very good position. I do think Spurs were better in the second half, but Alisson, Becker, man. I love that guy. This guy puts his body on the line for the club. He is one of the for me, I'm going to put it out there now. Currently, he is our best player on form right now. 100% throughout the whole season as well. The amount of times this guy's kept us in, even games we've lost, he's kept us in it from being even more. Do you know what I mean? He put his body on the line, hurt his ribs. He was all right in the end. Thank God for that. Love Kelleher as well, but Alisson is the number one. He is the better one, of course. And yeah, man, Tottenham got their goal. Was I worried? I wasn't. The tiniest bit. And the reason I say that is because they were dominating a little bit in the second half. And Kane, it was a good finish. Good pass by Kulusevski. He did make a bit of a difference when he come on. Kane, we know he's got that quality. And just, I was more nervous just with the fact how Liverpool are this season. Obviously, away from home, we haven't won a league game. So yeah, man, it's one of them. Do you know what I mean? 2-1 in the end. Kanate, what a performance he had as well. Like Chris said at the start of the stream, brilliant that he's going to be there helping out Trent, covering, and he done that a lot of times in this game. Phenomenal. The lineup was exactly what I wanted as well, and it worked. It worked. I thought the best we were getting was a draw, but we beat Tottenham. You still ain't beat us since 2017. Yeah? Humble yourselves. Humble yourselves, you dickheads. Yeah? You're not even in the title race. Yeah? All the Tottenham fans that were loving it, giving it. Yeah? Giving it. Yeah? Where you at now? Huh? Nowhere. Arsenal, clear. I've said it from time, and they still are. Shout out to Tottenham fans that I do like. My auntie, she said fair play. Big up to herself. Obviously, she's been on the channel, but for Luton. But yeah, all the others, hold that. Do you know what I mean? Hold that. Owen didn't want the smoke. That's why I didn't come on the watch along. Adam, where you at, bro? Where you at? You know where? You aired my message. Well then. But yeah, there we go with that. Let's go through some comments. Tyler is blushing strawberries. You what, mate? You what? And obviously, man of the match, I gave it to Alisson. I said it was close between him or Kanate, but I just mainly just for the fact when Alisson put his body on the line at the end, just for that certain reason. But Kanate put in a really good shift. So yeah, man. You what? What are you on about, mate? What are you on about, Charlie? No, she's not a Spurs. She's a Chelsea. Is that what it's called? Chelsea?
You know what?
We'll just support Luton, innit? It could be better. No? Oh, all right then. I tried. One day. But anyway, who said that? Tottenham were once bridesmaids, always bridesmaids. Yeah, facts, mate. Big up, Lewis. OG, another OG. Talk about collabing on the channel. Not like that. Working together. That still sounds a bit dodgy. He was the first guy to do that, so big up to him. Where you wankers at telling me Dyer has improved. Brain dead human worm muppets. Go back under your rocks in my eye. My eyes don't lie to me. If there was a car crash, Dyer was driving the car. Oh my God. Arsenal finishing 10 plus points above Spurs. And this is going to be the first season Arsenal finish above Spurs for a while. 100%. 100%. And big up to that. No, like banter aside, big up to them. But he was saying, do you remember that review he did with Leicester? He was saying, if we don't get anything bigger than like he was moving like Tottenham win these sort of trophies. He was like, I want the Premier League or the Champions League, or it's a fail of a season under Conte. I was like, bro, you're going to win the League Cup, maybe. That's the best you're winning. Trust me. I mean, you're winning the Worthington Originals. You know, that's what you're winning, mate. Trust me. But Chris is back to it. Fucking get in. Well-deserved win. Alisson and Kanate, my joint man of the match. Yeah, fair enough. I don't really tend to do them. But yeah, man, definitely in that perspective. Jurgen Klopp fist pumps the crowd are back now. How I've missed them. And hopefully we get that result on Saturday before the World Cup. It's obviously Southampton. Hopefully we don't do no stupidness. Do you know what I mean? Especially like the Leeds game. And obviously we've got Derby on Wednesday. James Collins, former Luton player. Trust me, if he plays, we've got to watch out for him. I'm not even taking a piss, honestly. Because you know we'll rotate. But yeah, man. That is the Premier League review done and dusted. Do you know what I mean? Done and dusted. Just like Tottenham fans' trophies cabinet. How about that one? Do you know what I mean? How about that one? Trust me. That's why the Tottenham fans knew what was coming. That's why they didn't want the smoke. Do you know what I mean? But what we'll do is obviously what we do at the end of them. Obviously get up the table quickly. See where teams are. I think Liverpool are up to 8th. I haven't even looked at it properly. Yeah, ignore these adverts. There's some mad stuff on it. Yeah, obviously Arsenal top of the league still. Credit to them. Obviously Man City second. Newcastle now third. I did say they would be third, even if Tottenham did get a draw. Tottenham fourth. Manchester United fifth. Brighton sixth. Chelsea seventh. Liverpool, 2 points behind now. Do you know what I mean? 2 points behind. Fulham ninth. Crystal Palace 10th, Brentford 11th, Leeds 12th. Leeds have shot up quite a bit, I think. Aston Villa 13th, Leicester 14th, West Ham down to 15th now. Everton 16th, Bournemouth 17th, so just under them relegation, free, which is now Southampton in there alongside Wolves and Nottingham Forest. But obviously Nottingham Forest and Wolves on the same points. Just Wolves have a better goal difference by +4. So, yeah, man, that's the table. And just quickly, before I go, I did want to say something about Liverpool. What was it? Yeah, a lot of people writing Liverpool off. Obviously, we're not in the title race. I'm not being that deluded. But people writing us up the top 4 race. Chelsea, another team in the top 4 race, and we're only 2 points ahead of them. Remember last year? Obviously, different circumstances we're fighting for the title. But don't write us off with the players that we've got and the points that we've come back from before. Obviously, we didn't quite win the league in the end, but a lot of people thought it was done earlier than it was. I mean, so don't write us off in this top 4 race. That's what I'm going to say. But we just need that consistency. That's all we need now. But yeah. And yeah, Spurs fans saying they should have had 2 penalties. The Trent one, never a penalty for me. I can't even remember the other one. It was that irrelevant. Do you know what I mean? The only one free kick they should have had was one on, I think Højbjerg got fouled. I can't remember who by. But yeah. Maybe that was one of the penalties, but they shouldn't have had both. Do you know what I mean? Let them cry anyway. Let them cry. Spurs trophy cabinet, spider webs, get it right. Sorry, same thing. Us losing to Southampton incoming. Oh, we better not. Forget Spurs, dead team anyway. Trust me. But yeah, we are going to wrap it up now. Do you know what I mean? We've nearly been going for an hour and 40 minutes. Thank you for coming on to the channel for the first time. Do you know what I mean? Maybe more. I don't know. See what goes on. Maybe even do a Chelsea watch along. Do you know what I mean? We'll see what goes on
Maybe.
for that. But yeah, man. Anything else you want to say about Chelsea or anything?
No, because I will generally lose it. As
There you go,
human
then.
as I am.
Don't risk it for a biscuit.
Don't risk
You know
it.
what I mean? Do you
Not
know what I mean?
me.
It's one of them. But yeah, man. How many? Let's go through the likes and all that. Big up everyone. 15 likes so far on the stream. 167 views. That's good for this. These don't really tend to get them sort of views. So big up yourselves. Any new subscribers? Let's have a quick look. Obviously, we've got to big them up. Yeah, 2 new subscribers. I think one was that Chelsea fan from earlier. So big up yourself, mate. I didn't mean no hard feelings. It was just some people come in and troll. But yeah, man, if you ever come on the channel, if you ever watch this on playback, feel free, man. But anyway, I will be doing, what's it called? Call-in shows before the World Cup as well, actually. So anyone can come on and have your say about your team, whoever you support. So yeah. But yeah. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. If you're watching on playback, don't forget to do the same. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload or a scheduled stream. If you want to follow me across any of my socials, 2 are up there. One's up there. And one's up there. Shout out Niall for doing this a while ago. And yeah, man. Subscribe to my other channel, T-Boys TV Extra. You lot know Hanno posts clips on there. Big up to him. And yeah, content tomorrow. I think I might be doing a stream on Championship if anyone interested. Not sure what time yet, but on Hanno's channel. He's asked me if I could do it. And then obviously Hatter's show on my channel. 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. That's what I will say. But we'll see what goes on. Let's go through the last bit of comments. I'm actually not.
He is. He all is.
It don't look like it. I don't know. It might be. Yeah, I don't know. Ciao for now. Safe. Big up yourself. Am I? I wouldn't let Aubameyang make the jelly. Oh dear. Smash that like button like his kid's Galad face and someone else's face. I know you're on about. But yeah, we are going to wrap it up here. Big up yourselves. Stay safe. Take care. Peace.
Peace.